up in church, but I praise God when good things happen to me, and I would cry out to God when bad things happen to me. But there was really nothing in between. I didn't live for God, I lived for me. I didn't know that to love God was to obey Him, and a lot of my actions showed that I really didn't love God, and I wasn't following Him. I was very selfish and self-seeking. I got to a point in my life that I realized I wasn't satisfied. See, at that point, I did have a lot. I was in the middle of college and I was on the road to success. Yes, I was going to live the American dream. I was going to work hard, get a job, and eventually support my family. And all of this was good, but I still felt unsatisfied. I felt like something was missing, that there was a void that could never be filled. I would make God a part of my life, but never my whole life. He wasn't number one priority. And so I could only receive so much from God until I hit a ceiling. And I realized that I needed to make a decision. I had to take a risk. I needed to take that chance and surrender my whole life to God. I knew that He was the answer deep down in my soul. I finally stood up an altar and I went to the front and I gave my life to Jesus. And Jesus told me then that all I needed to do was come as I was. Afterwards, my desires started to change. I no longer desired to drink. I no longer desired to party. My lifestyle started to change. I was becoming a new creation. And at that point, I was in a 6-year committed relationship. There was nothing wrong with that relationship except that God was not the center, nor was He really a part of our relationship. And we realized soon that we were heading in different directions. And we came to a point where we had to make a decision. And my friends, that was the hardest thing I ever had to do. I could let go of everything else in my life, but to let go of this person was very, very difficult. But we both said our goodbyes, and I followed God with all of my heart. And nothing was the same after that. God was all I had. He filled me up, He showed up, and He revealed Himself to me. It changed my life forever because I started to realize how real God was and how He really wanted to be a part of my life. I was so broken, beautifully broken. I was in so much pain, but I felt so much joy. And yes, there were storms all around me, but I felt so much peace. I soon realized that I had to lose it all to gain it all, to gain a relationship with the Lord, to have Him. So He filled me up. He gave me peace. He gave me joy. He showed me what life was really about. He gave me purpose. He gave me a vision. He gave me destiny. He spoke to me, and I had never felt a love like that before. He showed me what my identity was in Christ. I never felt so valued before. I had a God. I had a Father. I had a friend. I had a lover who would never hurt me. And yes, I have been hurt a lot, but no weapon formed against me would ever prosper again because my heart was invested in Him. It was then that I realized that His love never fails. And no matter what happens in my life, I have Him. Not only did the Lord bless me with Him, but He blessed me with an incredible husband who loves God as much as I do, who lives after Him. And He blessed me with an incredible life that I could have never imagined. The Lord restored my life. He gave me a new life. I became a new creation. All the old things passed away. He drew me out of darkness and into His marvelous light. And He was so faithful. He was so loving. He was so kind to me. And I wouldn't choose